gonna be checking out the brand new Northstar NX1 car on a dusty trip. Let's get right into this. So in this update, I believe this is the only thing they added, but apparently it's pretty OP. So let's look at it. Top speed 275 kilometers per hour. It has high acceleration. The consumption rate is 5 stars. It says that's legendary and that flies in the air, and then I'm not reading all that. Anyway, let's go and buy it though. Nearly 5,000 Robux. That is insane. This is by far the most expensive car they ever added into the game. Nearly 5,000, and I did not expect it to be that much. No wonder like under 20 people bought it. But anyway, the speed over there doesn't seem too good. Like if you go over to the previous sleigh, this one says 350 kilometers per hour. So this one actually might not go nearly as fast. And well, let's go over here and let's equip it. So here it is right here, and this thing is looking pretty massive, just like the Ninja Low Taper Fade meme. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the game and let's check it out. So let's go test out on the plains map. The map doesn't really matter since we can just fly over everything. Anyway, we're now in the game, so let's go and check it out. And there it is right over there. So yeah, that thing is huge. But anyway, I'm just hoping they put in the speed wrong and that it actually goes faster, because this was super expensive. Yeah, this thing is really big though. Anyway, it looks like it is only in a one-seater. Let's go and turn it on. Which actually, before we do that, let's see how much fuel it comes with. So right here, it comes with 30 liters of gas already loaded into it. So let's sit down and let's start flying. So there we go. We're already going 100% speed. And yeah, this thing does not go too fast. I mean, it is like a decent speed, but not nearly as fast as the sleigh. Anyway, let's see if it has any special abilities. I don't think it does. And I mean, we can go in third person, but I'm clicking G and it doesn't like spawn in anything. So it's not like the Santa sleigh where it can go ahead and spawn in tons of presents underneath you. But yeah, I have no idea why this thing is so expensive. Let's see if we can flip the levers. And no, we can't touch the levers at all. And I mean, the acceleration is good. Like we can stop almost instantly and speed up instantly as well. But I mean, that doesn't really matter too much. I feel like the developers probably saw one of my videos where I was talking about the acceleration of one of the new cars and how bad it was. So they just released this one and made the acceleration like as good as it can be. But the speed is still terrible. But anyway, I believe this is the first flying car that they added that you can straight up buy for Robux, because all the other ones you have to do like a wheel spin or whatever, but this is like the first one that you can just straight up buy. And I would not recommend it. If you want to get a flying vehicle, then I would recommend just getting the sleigh. The sleigh is still like a lottery. You still have to like spin the little wheel to try to get the sleigh, but I would say doing that is more worth it than getting this car, just because of how slow this one goes. Anyway, let's see if we can fly while we're standing. And I mean, we can, and never mind, we can't. I thought we could for a second because we're able to turn it on and then hop out and it will still like warm up. And you can't really do that with other things. And I accidentally hopped out, so let's go over there and let's grab it. Which actually, instead of grabbing it, let's go and rejoin the game, but this time let's just test out the regular Santa sleigh. So we're back in the game, so this is the regular sleigh over here. So the Rocket Sleigh, and this one went much faster. But anyway, I would just say spend your Robux over here to just keep getting the 10 spins. And you can probably land on the Rocket Sleigh before you hit 5,000 Robux. Because this one over here is pretty much 5,000 Robux, and you can probably get that one in less. It's not guaranteed, but I would probably recommend doing that instead. Anyway, let's go and equip the Rocket Sleigh because this one does go much faster. And let's go and test it out. Let's also see how much gas both of them use in 5,000 meters, because I believe the Rocket Sleigh does drain your gas quite a bit. But one of the main features of the new sleigh they added, the Northstar NX1, is that it doesn't drain your gas. So let's hop in and let's check it out. It does take like 10 seconds to warm up, so we can't really start flying until it fully does that. But anyway, there we go, fully warmed up. So let's go and see how fast we can accelerate. And I mean, the acceleration is pretty slow, but it's not really that bad. Like, see, there we go, we traveled 200 meters and we already reached 100% acceleration. But yeah, this one is not too much faster, but it is still definitely faster than the Northstar NX1. And also it does have a special ability where we can go like this and we can drop tons of presents behind us, and then they'll just all blow up. And it's really good for clearing out the ghost town. And I accidentally jumped out of it again, and I guess we'll just run over there and see how much gas we used. And I keep accidentally jumping out the flying vehicles because I always just keep my thumb on the space bar, but I think I accidentally clicked it down. Anyway, we made it back over to the sleigh, and it actually might have dumped out, and alright, luckily it didn't because I forgot to close it. But anyway, it used 4 liters of gas because this one spawns up with 20 liters, so it used 4 liters of gas in 4,000 meters. So I mean, that is pretty bad. So it uses about 1 liter of gas every 1,000 meters. Now let's go and rejoin the game and test out the Northstar NX1 once again and see how much gas it uses in 4,000 meters. We're now back in the game, so let's go and hop in here and let's check it out. And I keep forgetting how massive this thing is. Like, it's so much bigger than the Santa sleigh. And let's turn it on and we can start flying pretty much instantly. And there we go, already going to 100% speed. And now let's see how much gas we use in 4,000 meters. So this one, it does spawn in with 30 liters of gas, while the other one only spawned in with 20. But I mean, we're still just gonna see how much liters of gas it uses, because we will eventually have to fill up both of them anyway. And I think an acid storm is happening right now, which is pretty crazy. I actually haven't seen an acid storm in like months. I kind of forgot that this was even a thing. But anyway, one of the upsides of this vehicle though is that it feels very smooth to control. Like, the controls are super easy. I feel like I can easily move back and forth and go up and down. Some of the other vehicles, it is much harder. Anyway, let's go and stop right here real quick, and let's go and check how much gas it used. And it used 2.3 liters gas. So it uses about half as much gas as the other Santa sleigh. So the gas consumption is pretty nice. So overall, this car, it's not that bad, but for the price, I wouldn't recommend getting it, because 5,000 is pretty crazy. I mean, I'm kind of glad I bought it because I'll use this car for videos, just because of how easy it is to control and how easy it is to stop. I can like easily fly between checkpoints, and I think I already got stuck. Yeah, that definitely got stuck. So just don't fly underneath your bridge at the 5,000 meter checkpoint. But yeah, as I was saying, it's super easy to control, and it can like stop almost instantly, while all the other flying vehicles can't really. So I will probably use this for videos whenever I'm going between checkpoints. But if I'm trying to go super far, like 25,000 meters or farther, then I probably wouldn't really use this car, and I would probably use like the PL22 instead, or maybe the Santa sleigh, or maybe one of the helicopters. So it's like a solo car just going between checkpoints. It's pretty nice, but it's also only in a one-seater, meaning that you can't really bring any friends with you. So overall, I wouldn't recommend getting this car, especially since it's nearly 5,000 Robux. But personally, I do kind of like it. Anyway, that is going to be all for this video though, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see y'all in the next video.